She does me.
She needs a furry companion, a four-legged companion.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
morning.
There we go.
Come on. Come on.
Thank you.
I want nachos.
Hi, Stephanie and Karim and Dave.
My thing is being
Hey,
dumb.
Dave, that's a flashback to high school days.
What?
Morning, Dad. That's a flashback to when I was born. Carrie! We love Carrie Ring!
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Christine. It's my cat lady. Is it not popping up? Do you
It
need to
is.
reload?
It is, but it's being dumb.
Hello, Echo. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. Hello, Luli. It is chilly in here.
I told you. I
I
was
need a
freezing
sweater.
yesterday. There we go.
Oh, we need
I got a visual now.
Something's missing. No, it's the one I loaded.
Yeah, it's the one
okay.
I loaded.
I think I had another one that was a 19 series. I need to look that up after. Hello, Jocelyn.
Hi, Christine.
That is correct. Wow. Good morning, Anna. That's our Anna.
Oh, is it? Hi.
Hope you are feeling better, girly.
Yes. I need to meet Anna. I don't think I've met
I
her.
think you're the only one that hasn't.
What the heck?
Janet.
I'm
or
feeling
Anita did. Did Janet?
left out. Good job, girl.
25? Holy mackerel.
Good
Skylar.
job. That's like 1,000
chat.
cats.
Huh?
That's like a potential of 1,000 cats. 25.
Oh, 25 that she caught for spay and neuter.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
Good
I'm saying.
morning,
It's like
Danielle.
equivalent of 1,000, considering how many they have.
Hi, Madeline.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are here live on this beautiful Tuesday morning on Z93 Radio, Outlaw Country Radio, because we simulcast the show. You can also tune in on monstermediayuma.com if you'd like to stream the show. Or, yes, there's more.
Yes, there's always
I
more.
feel like an infomercial.
Our Facebook Live, courtesy of FTS Automotive.
That's right. You can catch our show 9 to 10 a.m. each weekday morning, with the exception of this Friday and the following Monday, because we deserve a 4-day weekend.
Yes, we do. And boy, are we going to enjoy it.
It's graduation time and Memorial Weekend, so there's a lot going on. It's just easier for us to let you enjoy the Kid Craddock Morning Show on Z93
Yeah.
and your favorite classic country on Outlaw for that hour.
Yes, and we, like Jen said, we're going to be gone Friday and Monday, but we'll be back on Tuesday, ready to have some fun.
Ready to go. Skylar says, let's get weird. Skylar, that just means, hey, let's have a normal day.
I was going to say, I'm weird all the time. I know it. I embrace it. It's all right.
Good morning, Gilbert. These are just some of the individuals chatting with us on Facebook right now. Now, if you still want to watch the show, but you cannot tune in, maybe you're at work, it's frowned upon. Maybe you...
Some workplaces.
Yeah, some workplaces. You can always go back and watch the show. Once we're finished, you can come back and watch it at any time.
Yes.
All right. Now, Skylar says weird-er. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
But we embrace it.
Yes, we do. And if you do watch the show later on Facebook Live and you have any questions or anything like that for any of the guests we may have, you can just post it right there on our Facebook Live feed. Even though it's not live, we still get the notification, and we'll do our best to get that answered for you.
Sure will. Now, Little says Strange Squad. Again, we've addressed
That is
that.
us.
Yes, we have addressed that this morning.
Little's hung out with us a couple of times, so I think he's seen it
He's
firsthand.
definitely had the behind-the-scenes exposure to Today in Yuma. All right, well, we have a lot of things happening today. Coming up on the show, we have Allison Morgan from Arizona Western College. She will be joined by Moses Diaz de Leon talking about the Arizona Western College Innovation Fund Committee grant money for Matador Business Incubator.
Okay.
I saw the incubator, and it made me think of the chickens in the courtyard. I don't know why, but it's something different.
Yes.
And then we also have Sergeant Lori Franklin from Yuma Police Department stopping by. They've had a pretty busy morning. I hope she's still able to make it down here. There's an accident across from 4th Avenue Junior High School?
Yeah, it's right in front of 4th Avenue, Mr. G's area. It is involving a power pole, and I live on the north end, not far from the station, and we got a notification from APS saying that our power was out. I believe it's because my husband uses their APS app, but he got a notification, said the power's out at our house, and the first thing I thought of was because of that. We're not far from there, so just if you're in that area, just be cautious.
I know they have.
We're so lucky.
Yeah, Anita?
Did you?
So we have a neighbor right across the street from us.
Uh-huh.
Literally right across the street. So they're on that grid, and we're on the opposite grid.
Oh, Anita's.
So we have power.
Yes, Anita and I are in the same area, like maybe 2 blocks away from each other, and you have power.
We have power.
Lucky you.
I
Because you have
sent a
family
message
home.
I sent a message to Joe, who's home right now. I'm like, do we still have power? Because we know Joe's home. We have a puppy at home, so we want to make sure that we keep everyone hydrated and safe.
Very, very true.
Yes.
Now, Little says his Facebook live feed is black, but he's using the radio, which is a great alternative. But you might, if you're using it on your computer, try restarting it. But if you're having issues on maybe your mobile device, try reinstalling Facebook.
You know what? I just when I was trying to get on when we first started the Facebook Live, I had comments, but I had a black news feed. So what I did was I just closed out Facebook all the way and actually went to Jennifer's page and clicked on it, and it came up. So, but I think Facebook is having issues because it's wanting to close my app right now. So, Kevin says power's back on. Too,
Woohoo!
so.
Wow, that was fast.
That was fast.
Way to go, APS. Now, when Sergeant Franklin stops by, we will be talking about a spay and neuter grant that the police department received, and also Memorial Day at DUI enforcement coming down the pike.
Yes.
And we can't stress enough the importance of making sure that if you do go out and enjoy an adult beverage, or you do it at your own home, that if you plan to be heading elsewhere at some point, please make sure you have a responsible designated driver. If you're going out to a barbecue, maybe down to the river, or you're meeting friends somewhere, make sure that you arrange to have a Lyft or an Uber or a taxi or tipsy tow.
A family member, somebody that is a sober driver.
It's very, very important. There's no reason to put others at risk or yourself either. Again, that tragic situation Friday that left one woman deceased and her husband's in critical condition.
Yeah.
And again, just very, very poor choices. Please don't be one of those individuals.
Yeah, and I know that we have a lot of people that frequent, Martinez Lake area, Fisher's Landing area, and we've seen a lot of accidents these last couple of days on Highway 95. So you definitely want to be careful. Take your time. If you're in a rush, maybe you should leave early. Maybe you should have left a little bit earlier, because unfortunately that's a two-way highway right there, and we've just seen so many accidents and so many reports of people that work out at YPG and things that are having to experience these crazy drivers trying to pass on those one lanes. You know what? It's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it. And again, with the construction, please keep in mind that Araby is under pretty major construction again. That will be the case until this fall. I think it'll be worth it when it's all done. But please give yourself a little extra time to get to and from your destination if that's the route you do choose to take, because Araby has reduced one lane each direction and then a couple of restrictions completely throughout that work zone. We have a Gila Ridge graduation coming up on Friday, and I think it might be a repeat of all the traffic from this previous Friday for the AWC graduation. Maybe even more people. I'm not sure of the size of the graduating class, but again, give yourself extra time, and please use those alternate routes if you can. It'll just simplify things in the long run.
Exactly.
All right, now a few birthdays today.
A few.
We have quite a list
Quite
here.
a list.
May 22nd was a very popular day, not as popular as 9 months prior to that. But these birthdays are brought to you courtesy of Firehouse Subs. They are the birthday shout-outs, and the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation saves lives through donation grants. We can't say that enough. And when you buy more subs, you save more lives.
That's right.
Today, we're going to kick off with a very happy anniversary. Happy 25th anniversary, silver anniversary to Ray and Melissa Hale.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy anniversary.
I've had the pleasure of knowing this wonderful family since 2009 when they became our neighbors, the first people we met in our area.
Wow.
And our boys are the same age, too, so they came up through school together. And I'm not going to say we carpooled because I never really reciprocated. She is a teacher at Palmcroft, and the boys went to Woodard, and we did open enrollment there, and she would drive them to school. So again, thank you for many, many wonderful mornings of helping out there, Melissa.
Yeah.
And we have several birthdays today, like we mentioned.
Yeah.
Did you take the first one? That must have come in off the
of the
website.
Email? Yeah, it must have.
You want to say
it? Are you testing me with this last name here? Kylie Nicole Sturtevant. There we go.
We hope.
Well, I hope. Kylie, happy birthday.
Also, Ellen Pruitt. He is one of our red, white, and blue folks here in the community. He is celebrating a birthday. Now, this next lady, love her. I've known her for a number of years, and I think she was kind of like a surrogate mom for my husband because my husband grew up with her sons. Anna Brill is celebrating a birthday today.
Aw, happy birthday.
Along with Annabelle Martinez, Barbie Hooser, Lorena Cabrera, Kevin Nakasawa, shout out to the folks at Fisher Dodge. That's where Kevin's at. And Joe Mar McDonald. Wow. Thank you all for sending in those birthday wishes.
Yes.
Now, if any of you are included in birthdays this week, even if you have a birthday Friday when we're not on the air, we'll still include you. We'll try and mention those on Thursday.
Yes.
But we will do a drawing next Tuesday to pick a winner from all the birthdays this week. One person will receive a free medium sub, chips, drink, and a dessert from Firehouse Subs.
And you know what? I'm happy because I get the emails for the birthday entries, and I've actually seen a few more now that people are actually putting their own birthdays in. It's okay. We're not going to tell anybody, I promise. But if you have a birthday shout out you'd like to give, or if it's going to be your birthday soon, all you need to do is go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma tab. There you will see the Firehouse Subs logo along with the Celebrate banner and the little entry form. Just fill it out. Please give us 24 hours notice.
We have an event coming up tonight that is helping raise money. It's a takeover at Lutz Casino for former Kofa High graduate Stephen Montague, and he's in need of a kidney transplant.
Okay.
And he graduated in 2016. He was a drummer with the King's Regiment Marching Band all 4 years, and even after graduation, he continued supporting them by volunteering his time. All you need to do is head on over to Lutz Casino from 4 to 8 p.m. today and tell them that you are there to support Stephen, and they're donating a percentage of every order to the fundraiser.
That's awesome.
All right, coming up, well, it's all day long. It's National Solitaire Day.
Is it?
It
I
is.
like solitaire.
I think it was back in 2003. I didn't actually print that page when Microsoft added solitaire to their lineup for games on the computer.
Really?
That's when it became easier for people to do that.
You know, and I actually learned how to play with the actual deck of cards.
Me too. I think we all did.
It was a lot of fun, and I know that Kevin's grandma still plays solitaire on her tablet. That's mostly what she uses the tablet for. She doesn't know how to use the internet or anything. But I love it because it keeps her mind sharp. It's challenging for her.
It is, and it's a fun game.
It is a fun game.
All right, it's also National Buy a Musical Instrument Day.
I'm down for that.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I like that.
And you know, we do have some groups here in town. I know there was a drive for quite a while to raise money for instruments or donate your own used instruments. Sometimes maybe you went through a phase in high school and you decided you wanted to play the piccolo or something like that. I don't know. And you have since moved on from that.
Yeah.
But you would like to see it put to good use. Go ahead and donate that to a local high school, because the music program, or grade school, the music programs need all the help that they can get.
Definitely.
All right. It's also National Maritime Day.
Okay,
And
tell me what that is.
A little history about that. Here we go.
I know. Anita looks at me like, you don't know. No, Anita, I don't know.
Think of the sea.
Okay.
Yes,
It was
maritime
created
sea.
to recognize the maritime industry. National Maritime Day honors America's merchant marines for their contributions and sacrifices for our country.
Okay.
Special acknowledgments given to ships and seafarers that have held a prominent place in our nation's history. And as one of the oldest industries, it's a time-honored tradition and a rich and full area of history. Celebrations and ceremonies around the country will recognize the people our maritime nation depends on. And each year, the Department of Transportation holds a national ceremony in D.C. Now, today is the date that American steamship Savannah set sail from Savannah, Georgia. This was the first transoceanic voyage fueled by steam. And National Maritime Day was created by the U.S. Congress on May 20th, 1933.
Wow, okay.
So there's your history there.
Oh, I have a
Anita has some information for us.
what's the word I'm looking for? Trivia question.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
What was the closest port of entry for Yuma?
The closest port of entry for Yuma?
I have no idea.
The water level here isn't high enough, is it? Or is it? It is. Is it the ocean to ocean?
Yuma used to be a port of entry.
Okay.
Wow. There you
Believe
go.
it or not. Little fun fact there.
Well,
I didn't believe it. Someone told me, and I argued the point and argued the point and argued the
I
point.
couldn't see that.
But the
happening.
Colorado used to be
The levels
wide
were a lot
enough.
higher and it was wider, so it,
It
would
was.
accommodate that.
So they would come up through Mexico, and Yuma was a port of entry.
Wow. Okay.
Well, today is also National Vanilla Pudding Day.
yum. I like vanilla pudding.
And it was a dessert that what we see today wasn't commonly served at most dinner tables back then because most medieval puddings were meat based and seasoned with herbs and spices.
No,
And
thank you.
Even sweetened, they were usually served hot. And today we traditionally enjoy them cold. And toward the end of the 18th century, puddings were more likely made from a grains or day-old bread with nuts, fruit, or meats.
Okay.
But a lot of the times they would just put stuff in that they had left anyway
I was
for
just
any
gonna say,
dish.
it's just a way to use the
Like
leftovers.
bread
It's like a
pudding?
stew.
Yeah.
And these puddings were used to stretch meals for a large family.
Yeah.
The creamy puddings we are more familiar with today is related to the custard minus the eggs. And that's because in 1837, Alfred Bird invented an egg-free custard powder using flavored cornstarch because his wife was allergic to eggs.
Oh, okay.
This and other puddings like them were still required cooking on the stove, and the instant version didn't come around until the 1940s. And even the instant version then isn't like the instant that we have now.
No.
It's just minutes and takes a little bit longer to set up, but still not very long. But look how far we've come.
Yeah, I am glad that we've progressed from that meaty pudding, hot pudding.
Hot meat pudding.
Yuck.
Delicious. All right, let's go ahead and take a break here on Today in Yuma. Then we will have Allison and Moses stop in to visit with us from AWC. It's Today in Yuma, and the show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. With 30 years experience and knowledge, you can trust Classic Accounting with your business's payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs. Give them a call today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, check out the Sprague's difference. Buy, sell, trade, or consign firearms with free expert appraisals. Sprague's offers local price matching and a lifetime warranty. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And quick refrigeration. Did your air conditioning system go out at midnight or break on the warmest day of the year? No worries. Quick Refrigeration provides 24-hour emergency service. Give them a call at 782-3691.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists. They are locally owned and have been providing pest control services in the Yuma area for over 20 years. You know, right now, you need to take advantage of their summer special. $89 includes 3 months of exterior pest control. That's June, July, and August. It's a guaranteed service. Get rid of all those ants, crickets, spiders, you know what, and maybe a snake or two, depending on where you live. All you need to do is give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go like them on Facebook.
We'll be back with Today in Yuma after the break. I read Little's previous
I know
comment.
you
I
did.
read one word wrong.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I didn't read goth.
Oh.
I thought it said ghetto. I'm like, I've got this and this in front of my screen, so I'm like, okay, right.
Either way, it was funny.
Hello.
Little, if your phone is still, your feed is still black, try restarting your phone and then opening Facebook again.
This is Moses.
Anita.
And Teresa.
Hi.
Hello.
Good. How are you, Ted?
Go ahead and have a seat right over there.
Okay. All right.
Oops. Oopsie. Whoa, here we go again.
It just needs to be tightened. Maybe like Loctite one or something.
Oh, she fixed it for you.
You're an engineer too, huh?
You have no idea.
Moses Donnelly says, "Hi, Moses." She's on
Hi.
Facebook.
Oh, okay. Hi, Donna. Say hi to Mel Parker down there and all the staff.
Is Mel still with the Small Business Development Center? Or does it have another name?
No, that's Randy.
That's Randy?
That's Randy, and Mel is in
He's in the career advisement.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mel Parker.
Entrepreneurial area?
No.
That's Randy. No.
You're just wrong on all parts right now.
Stuck on
Mel
Randy
hasn't been
Nelson
here in a
right
while. Have I ever met Randy?
now. I don't know.
Oh, it says, and hi, Allison.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
We don't want to leave anyone out.
Clearly not Mel Parker. We do not want to leave Mel Parker out.
Hi, Randy and Mel. Mel is here too.
Are these new?
Yes.
They're very fun.
Thank you. I did the final decor, but I had my assistant paint them.
Your assistant?
My assistant Vanessa painted them. I really don't like to paint stuff. I like to be crafty, but
They're really cute.
they're not sanded. But I was going for a rustic look.
Oh, sure.
Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with that,
I
Jen.
like rustic.
Brittany Laughlin says Allison with a heart.
Hi.
All right, we ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm Allison.
That's right, it's Toro time. I love when they fall right in line.
And I even remained quiet.
I didn't
Thank you.
because normally they don't. It just depends. Good job, Moses.
Oh, thank you.
Allison Morgan is with us from Arizona Western College, and she brings with her today Moses Diaz de Leon, and you're going to talk about the Matador Business Incubator.
Yes. It is a new project that is at our downtown center. And Moses is one of the 4 committee members. And so I brought him to kind of share about the background on the incubator, business incubator, and what the concept is and why our students should be interested. So Moses, talk about how the incubator began, the concept.
Okay. Well, we noticed that a lot of our AWC students have ideas, and they always wanted to start a business, and it would be nice to get something like a business incubator, helping them and guiding them to start their business. So when our president, Dr. Daniel Corr, started with the strategic plan, the vision is to help our community and our students for economic growth and prosperity, to eliminate poverty, and boy, it just fits within that theme, the business incubator. So we got together, 4 of us, and we started talking about making this program a business incubator and see if they could reward us the funds, and we got it. And now we're excited, and we're trying to promote this, and something. This is a great opportunity for our AWC students to get involved in something that they do. If they already have an idea, or maybe already started working in a business, but they just don't know how to get a license or how to do a copyright or contract. This program fits for that need. And it's a very, it's not an academic classroom. They have to be there. It's very informal. We will have every weekly seminars on topics, marketing strategy, contracts, patents, the type of form of business, or how to make the sale, or how to get a loan. So these are great topics or needs for those students. And let me just remind you, the student doesn't have to be a business student. It could be any student who has an idea or a dream that they want to pursue. And you never know. You might have somebody from Yuma, Steve Jobs. Just have that entrepreneurial spirit, and as being the division chair, I'll be there, and our professor, Dr. Lafont, Mark Lafont, will be there as well, coordinating. And then we have also Randy Nelson being the director of Small Business of Development Center. So all of us, and then we also have the vice president of finance, and that is Shahruz Pavar, and he's a great person. So we're going to be there mentoring and coaching these students. And you probably wonder where it's going to be at, right? The
Where's this
location.
amazing thing going to be?
Yeah. And this is going to be here in downtown Yuma. And the location is what we call the AWC Downtown Center in Redondo Center Drive. And we already have the room already furnished. We have computers, we have the work tables. It's like a workshop for them. So hopefully that will be comfortable and they could share our ideas. Like I said, we're going to have weekly seminars. And then every week we're going to get with them together, see how they're progressing. So we're going to be there motivating and inspire them to continue to pursue their goals and you know.
You're gonna be there to do the job of the incubator. You're gonna nurture it until it grows
Exactly.
into something fantastic. So I
Yes.
like the idea.
And this is great because you might have a lot of entrepreneurs that wouldn't be able to afford the various fees for consulting because that can be rather costly.
Yes.
And we have these experts,
Yeah.
content experts.
Yeah, in our weekly seminar, we're going to have experts, speakers coming in. And the student, like I said, they don't have to even pay for it. All they have to do is be registered at
registered,
AWC student, at least 3 credits or 4, and they have access to this free.
And there is a process, though. They need to apply.
Exactly.
They have to be accepted.
And we already have the website, and they need to apply. And the website is Arizona Western.
So it's azwestern.edu.
edu/incubator, and by doing that, you will see the information of the business incubator, and there will be a link there to apply. And it's just one page, requesting their names and everything, and also they have to describe their idea. Now, once selected, of course, they're going to have to go through the community process, and then if they're selected, and they have this great privilege to be in the program.
And they need to do that by August 20th.
Exactly, August 20th, and the program starts on September 6th.
So it's kind of like Shark Tank to a degree, but a
Yes.
business concept, not necessarily one specific invention.
Do you have to present your idea to like the board or a committee before they
Okay,
accept
good
you?
question. We're going to look and analyze the application, their idea. And if there's a need, yes, we will probably ask for a presentation, very short, nothing, elaborate. It's just, all we want is to get them to the business incubator and that they feel. But again, we're going to go through the committee process, right, and see if they're selected. If they need to present, then they will present. And then at the end, if they go through the process, they're there weekly, and we see them very serious, and they got a unique idea. We're going to invite possibility the Chamber of Commerce, some of the members there, or somebody outside who never know might be an angel investor who might be very interested in promoting and funding that student's project. So a lot of possibilities. This is good for Yuma economic development. As you know, right, small business here in the United States is a thriving force. This is where innovation ideas come about. And we would like to offer this to our community because we got a lot of talent here in
Yes,
the
we do.
Southwest,
Now-
in Yuma and San Luis. So this is a great opportunity. So this is why I'm excited.
Now, Moses, is it going to be capped at a certain number that will be accepted?
Yes, I'm fortunate, yes, because we got limited resources. It's going to be held at the downtown, and we only got one classroom, so the sooner the better for those people that apply.
What kind of commitment is it? How many? It starts September 6th, and how long are they going to be?
It will go until to December, 12 weeks. It's from September 6th to 12 weeks.
Okay.
And
I don't think there's another facility or another opportunity like this in town that I know of, right?
no, I
That,
mean,
It gives the free
It's
advising
free.
and free
You're going to be
marketing.
mentored, coach, and then we got Randy Nelson, who he has a lot of wealth of information on small business administration. Boy, I mean,
It can be a daunting task when you're looking at first starting something up.
yes,
It can really be overwhelming because there's people automatically just look big picture. I have to have this and this and this done, rather than taking baby steps, doing it one thing at a time. Check them off your list. So I think it's a great resource to show people how to manage probably their expectations and also
Yes.
the possible outcome. But having all those experts available to help guide them is just phenomenal.
yes, and I'm just hoping that our students in the community in Yuma take that opportunity. And you just never know. Imagine if one of their ideas comes to
Takes
reality.
off, yeah.
You know how much money that could create? Millions, and if
Yes.
it's an idea that maybe even create billions, that will change Yuma.
Absolutely.
So we're excited. So this is why I'm hoping our students and the community in Yuma take advantage of this.
All right. Well, you can go to azwestern.edu/incubator. Again, it's a 12-week course, and deadline for registration or for applications is August 20th. But due
Don't
to
wait.
the limited size, I would
Yes.
jump on that now.
Yeah, don't
Definitely.
wait, especially if you have something, everybody always has those little things that I wish I would have did that. Well, don't, if you have something, don't hesitate.
put it off.
And
No.
don't be discouraged. It's not a business. You don't have to be a business student. You don't have to be in the business program. It can
Exactly.
be any program at
And
ABC.
let me ask you another thing. It could be tangible or intangible, meaning that it could be service, an idea, or an app through the internet, or product development that you can touch. Anything, an idea. So we're there.
If you have the idea, they're there to help you. Just
Right.
take
Exactly.
advantage of it.
Well, look back. It's probably 26 years ago because I was in college. Just don't tell anyone that. I had a public speaking class, and we had to do one of our presentations was on something we wanted to invent. And I think I just came up with this off the cuff because I did a lot of typing at that time, as did most college students. And I wanted to come up with a typewriter I could talk to, and it would do the work for me.
Look at you.
Aw.
And I didn't get any credit for that.
Somebody in that class.
You needed a business incubator.
I did. I needed that to help me with the patent and licensing and everything. So.
Can I add one more thing?
Sure.
The people there that are going to be mentoring and coaching, some of them already had businesses. I had one. I wish there was a program like this, and somebody will share the good and the bad and the ugly, right? But just to let the audience know, you have people who care and want you to thrive, and so. And I'm excited. We're excited. to
Well,
offer
we're
this program.
excited.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, and is registration still open for summer classes?
Of course, we start next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
day after Memorial Day.
All right.
Graduation, now summer classes.
I know. Boom, boom, boom.
Rolling right along.
That's right. azwestern.edu/summer.
All right,
And
thank
then
you.
we'll talk about fall after that.
Oh my goodness! I just want
You're
the fall
just
weather.
pushing our year. You're just pushing our year on quicker and quicker.
You live in the
aren't you?
future.
All right, it's today in Yuma. Our guests, Allison and Moses from Arizona Western College. We thank you both so much. It's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie in the courtyard. We'll be back with Sergeant Lori Franklin from the Yuma Police Department after the break. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust them with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs. Give Dave and his staff a call today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports. Visit their partner location, Truckmates, Yuma's home for snug top shelves and lids, Linux brand bed liners, 3M window tinting, and BDS suspension. You can find them at Spragues.com or on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And if your air system has to work harder due to a clogged filter, it may lead to premature wearing down of different components. Don't forget to regularly swap out those air filters. Quick Refrigeration, heating and cooling the Yuma area since 1955.
And our friends over at Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists. They are Yuma's best, and they are offering the Yuma community an awesome special. It is their summer special. Again, that's $89 and includes exterior pest control service for June, July, and August. You know what? All you need to do is go to their Facebook page for all the details or give them a call at 928-343-9149.
We'll be back with Today in Yuma after the break. You're picking stuff up, and I thought you were putting stuff like in your pockets.
It's okay if I leave these?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
This one.
I know we're like family, Allison, but you leave things very well.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Now we do a photo.
Yeah, don't run too fast. You gotta take a picture.
Okay.
He's tall. Smile.
I have hair. Did I screw it up?
No.
Okay.
It's okay, my If you're like fall, I'm just keep pushing it back.
Thank you, lady.
You're gonna have to just pin it.
I am gonna pin it.
Hopefully,
Now you know why I pin it every day, because it just falls.
I hope so.
okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll see you later.
Whoa! Hey, Foodylicious is being mean.
I heard no.
I know, right? I'm telling on
I
you.
heard no.
Around the corner, I'm like, hi, I'll just stay now. Lovely Parker playing video. Janice is so sassy today.
I know.
She's like, hello. Innocent. That way, if they have questions. I'll give you the other three.
If they have a question,
Yeah,
one
if they
ticket.
if they have questions.
If they have a question,
You only get to go by yourself. If they can answer the trivia correctly, they'll get the other three.
Yeah. Now you know why I pin them back every day.
Lori, what number do you want us to have call in?
You gotta give me more information. What are we
We're
doing?
having
Janice
a
is going
calling
to take
contest?
a caller to win D-back tickets.
16.
Number 16!
You scared her. Number 16, that was Lori's pick.
That's how we communicate here.
She did her eye all weird like she does. All right, you
We're
ready?
coming back.
Ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are going to open up the contest lines right now because we have a 4-pack of tickets for you to catch the Arizona Diamondbacks Monday, Memorial Day versus the Reds. Game time is at 1 p.m. and 1:10 p.m.
Wow, that was fast.
The 4-pack of tickets, $200.
Really?
Because it's a holiday game. They're always a pretty warm
Nice.
commodity.
Yeah.
When you're out there, pretty warm. Baseline reserve seats, caller 16 right now.
Yeah, they're calling.
At 343-0993. That's 343-0993.
Yep, Foodylicious is manning the phones right now.
And they started ringing because we gave the Facebook Live a little sneak peek. Just another reason why. They got like an 8-second jump start.
Hey, that's right.
All right, now next up with this in the studio, no stranger to the show, Sergeant Lori Franklin with the Yuma Police Department.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Busy morning already.
You know, just it keeps me busy. Day to day, it doesn't really
To say
change
the
much.
least.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to talk about some DUI enforcement for the Memorial Day holiday,
Yep.
the spay and neuter grant
Yep.
that YPD received, and just, you're loose. Go at it.
Just
Talk about whatever you want.
Just start.
You're free now. We've let you out of the cage.
Yeah, we have a DUI task force. They're going to be out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night for Memorial Day weekend. And more officers, grant from the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, more officers on the street. Recent events in the news, I mean, it happens, and it's sad. And, you know, if we can keep them off the streets or at least get them off before somebody else loses their life, I said that's what we're trying to do.
Absolutely. So I've seen many comments regarding the story that I referenced earlier, and people are saying it happens. Everyone does it. I have honestly never driven under the influence of anything, nor has Anita, nor have a lot of other people not done that. But some people do choose to make that choice time and time again.
And they say statistically people will drive 80 or more times drunk before they actually get caught doing it. And nobody sets out. I mean, you're out having a good time, you have a few drinks. Nobody sets out to say, hey, I'm going to leave this bar and I'm just going to hit somebody. It doesn't happen that way, but you lose track, of what you're doing or what your condition is. So always have that plan. Don't give yourself that option of losing track, or don't give yourself that option of thinking, I'm Superman, I can drive like this. Set out. If you're going to drink, get an Uber there, get an Uber back, have somebody drop you off and come pick you up. Give somebody else your keys so you can't drive. But just have it set up so that you can't get in that car and make that a big, heavy weapon.
I like when you put out the weekend statistics after the holiday weekend on how many DUIs you found and how many designated drivers you encountered. I love to see that because it's just showing that there are people out there that are being responsible. Are you seeing any kind of decrease in the Yuma area since the ride shares have come to town? Because it's fairly recent still that it took Uber a while to get here. Now we have Lyft. We have all these different ride shares around. Are you seeing any decrease? Or we're
seeing an increase of the designated drivers.
Good.
Yeah, and that is incredible. And certain tow companies, will take your car home for you and stuff like that. And that's
AAA does that with their Tipsy Tow.
And that's awesome because that's a big thing. People, how am I going to get my car the next day or something like that? And what people don't understand is, depending on how much partying you've done the night before, you get up early to go get your car, you can still be intoxicated.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's huge too. Like I said, just leave your car at home, arrange with a friend, arrange with an Uber, arrange with something, but go have your fun. But do it responsibly and get a ride home.
Absolutely. All right, now spaying and neutering.
Yes, we still have some funds out there available for people that live within the city limits. To get assistance, call our humane or our animal control. They'll give you all the updates. You go in, get your little form, and you can go get some discounts going on. And it is within city limits. We did have somebody on the Facebook page ask about the county out in the foothills. And that is a Humane Society's area. We just have the grant for the city of Yuma, so that's something they're going to have to talk to them about.
And we really push spaying and neutering here. Teresa just had one of the ferals in her area.
Yes.
We worked with the local which organization?
Feline Friends.
Feline Friends to make sure, and we took care of some of the ferals here that seem to accumulate at the station.
Right.
Because we've seen over the years just the reproduction, lots of kittens, and while we don't want the overpopulation.
Right. Absolutely
it's not good.
And a lot of people right now, since it was kitten season, all the kittens are starting to come out, so they're starting to see an influx more of the cats. And it's not just cats. If you have a dog or anything like that, take advantage of this. You have the opportunity right in front of you.
Absolutely. And the thing is that another thing that happens with cats is you get that feline leukemia. And, the more strays, the more they spread it, and that could actually affect your house pet if you have one. So, you want to try to keep up on things. But again, we still have some funds left, I think, till August. So, get in there, call us.
They go quickly, so
take advantage of the situation and get it done by the Humane Society at a cheaper cost.
Absolutely. Again, it's responsible pet ownership too.
Absolutely,
that's key. But again, we've a huge shout out to Christine Keller and her work with helping spaying and neuter. And
she gave us an update. She's been going cat crazy. Literally, she's trapped 25 cats and taken them in to be spayed or neutered at the Humane Society because she is part of Feline Friends, so she's able to do that. But 25 in one weekend, I'm like, that's like 1,000 cats potentially that she got off the streets of Yuma.
Awesome. Yeah.
Quite a few.
Take advantage of it. For anybody that doesn't know, how do they get a hold of City of Yuma Animal Control?
Well, you got me at a loss. I don't have their number off the top of my head, but there is
pull it up.
You can pull it.
I have it saved in my phone.
You can always call the police department, and we can transfer you to them. They actually work out of our substation off of Araby. All the animal control are staffed out there, but of course they're going out and about in the community.
Do you just call the non-emergency?
But you can call the non-emergency number,
what I do.
and they would be able to transfer you over there, or you can call just the 373-4700. Which is our records department, and they could transfer you over there too. But yeah, call them, stop out. Like I said, they're out at the substation off of Araby, and they can tell you all about it. But take advantage of it because, we all love our pets, and it just seems like it's almost more expensive to take your pet to the vet than it is for you to go get a checkup. So
maybe.
It
That way.
can be.
It
Can't
can.
feel that
It
way.
absolutely can be, and so take advantage of it. Pets are awesome. Kids help your kids. They keep you in line. They're good entertainment. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
I have boxers, so when I go home and
Anita's she just got a new puppy that's
A boxer puppy.
oh,
He is adorable.
and they're just the biggest dorks, and they run around. You're like, how do you do that? But, it can take your bad mood and put you into a good
Yeah.
They
mood.
can,
Definitely.
because they're just living life to live it.
I'm
They're there to make you
telling ya.
happy.
So yeah. Take advantage of it while we have it. It's an awesome program, and it'll save you some money.
And even if you aren't lucky enough to get in with this program that the police department is doing, the Humane Society does offer the spade and neutering at a discounted price to anywhere else. I mean, so it's something to look into, and it's important. Like you said, they are family members, and we want to do our part in being a responsible pet owner.
Absolutely.
Christine says there's too many things out there offered to not get them fixed. And then Carrie Ring provided the animal control number, 373-4795.
Thank you, Carrie.
That was an epic fail on that one.
Marty Dalton also has a boxer. Loves them.
I love them. They just are the biggest goofball you've ever met.
Yeah.
They are our longtime neighbors, the Gomez family. They had, I think, 3 boxers over the time. We were neighbors with them for about 13 years. And just the biggest, cuddliest, most lovable.
I think it's
Not
funny
always
because
the
I don't think
brightest.
they realize how long their legs
Right.
are.
Yeah.
It's what makes it kind of funny because they're floppy when they run.
I
It's
have
funny.
my young boy. He's 6. He's a boxer Great Dane mix.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
And he is a lap dog.
Aw.
And I
I
don't
love
move
that, though.
much when he gets
You
just
can't.
right over, and I'm just like, hi, honey.
Oh.
But he's a big goofball, so he's got both mixture into him.
What's Anita? What's puppy's name again?
Rocky.
Rocky.
Rocky
He
the
is-
boxer.
He was so cute. Last week I tricked her and told her it was bring your dog to work day so she could bring him down.
She brought him.
There you
Thinking
go.
it wasn't. It wasn't bring your dog to
But it
work
was
day.
okay.
You're gonna love this because Janice was out under the weather that day.
Oh no! I'm going to look at the window and see if she's going to come to the window right now.
The next day, because I'm here earliest, Janice usually gets in about an hour after I do. She goes, "Was there a dog here yesterday?" Rocky had made a very quick venture into Janice's office
and left her a present.
left her a present.
What a sweet boy.
Wasn't he though? That's what we said.
So Rocky's welcome anytime. All right, congratulations to our D-back ticket winner, Emma Morales. Thank you for
Congratulations.
taking our 16th caller, Foodylicious Janice. Marty said he's a lap full. Lap full of dog, for sure. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We want to keep you here for just a few more minutes because there's some other things surrounding the holiday weekend we want to just make sure people are aware of. We've got waterways that run through the city limits and a few things to touch on there. It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
I love that cringe that you had there.
Yeah, let's touch on that.
And I
It's
Do you want
important.
to touch on it or do you want to poke it with a stick?
added you. That way you, I saw you obviously had, you were referencing a post anyway. And I figured you wanted to use your professional persona.
Oh, this morning?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Because
Because she
sometimes-
asked a question, and I'm like, I didn't put
Sometimes
that in the press
it
release.
tags your other one.
Yeah.
Because we're friends on both.
Right.
So, and if I go really fast, I'm not seeing the photo tag. I try to untag you guys.
Right.
That way,
Yeah, no, that's why I did it off the PD one, so I got it up there. And
Oh, this.
so here's my cat decides that
Aw,
he
they're
loves
buddies.
this is my old boy. He's 9 years old.
Oh, so sweet.
But yeah, they're buddies.
They buddies?
They're buddies.
How old's the cat?
He's 2 or 3. He thinks he's a dog.
I love it.
I
I love it.
Adorable.
have to find a picture. Joe is just.
Oh, look at that.
Well,
face.
see, they're both on my lap. they both. I bought a big double-sized recliner trying to get some room, and they're both on my lap.
How cute.
So-
I can see it on Facebook. Aww. Oh my gosh, he's huge.
He is huge, and
I have to show you my
he's a big
this morning
goofball.
picture.
But he's an awesome dog. He really is. But yeah, the waterways and it's
Christine, also cute.
Mine's a contortionist. This is how he likes.
Yes.
What the heck is that?
Okay.
And when they go upside down,
Oh my gosh.
and when they
You're
go
all
upside down,
like, wait a minute.
and they're,
Turn it around.
they're twisted both ways.
Wait,
Right?
there we go. We're coming back.
Oh my goodness.
Can you help me understand that? Because that doesn't look comfortable.
All right, you ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
And I'm Lori.
Good job, Laura. Good job.
Sergeant Lori Franklin with the Yuma Police Department is still with us this morning because we have lots of questions. All right, we've addressed the drinking under the influence. That also applies to those operating a water vessel because we do have the official start of the summer season coming up. Lots of people hitting the lakes, the rivers. Part of that river runs through the city of Yuma.
Yes. In the city, the police department, we control the land on the city side, which is the south side of the river. The waterway itself is YCSO or Imperial County, and then of course the other side is Imperial County, the north side of the river. Just kind of touching a little bit about what happened over the weekend. We don't have boats. We, as YPD, we don't have boats. We don't have jet skis. But one of the other things, it was like, there's so many field burnings that go on around here that are normally, hey, they're going to burn the field. Nobody really kind of knows when that gets out of control or anything like that, and especially kind of like us, because who are they going to call? They're going to call the fire department. Right. We did have officers out there. They were trying to get people out of the river even after they did float by, because we're trying to get people out so it wasn't like a mad rush. And we didn't know the wind, if it was going to shift or anything like that. But we were assisting the fire department. And when we got the call saying, hey, we need you to assist, it was after 12. It was like 12:23, I think the exact time was. And I know there were some people upset saying, well, we saw the officers. They didn't tell us to get out. But again, in the beginning phases of it, you just think it's just a field burning like everybody else does. I mean, you could see the smoke for a while. So, we all try. We can do the best we can with the resources that we have. So, the rivers on a Sunday, they're not like really populated. There's not, at least not yet. Of course, now coming the water season, you're probably going to have them out there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and stuff like that. But, just kind of keep track of what's going on. If you see smoke in the distance, maybe why is it there, or give somebody a call and see if they know what's going on. Because we don't always know what's going on. Sometimes we're like the last people to find out because technically it may not be in our jurisdiction or we haven't been asked to help yet. But if we do know what's going on, we did. As soon as we found out, we were putting it out on Facebook, hey, avoid this area and stuff like that. So, I'm glad everybody came out of it safe and everything, worked out well. But we all do try our best to work together and try to take care of everything that's going on. But we are a small community, and our police department hasn't grown very much with the size of the population we have. The sheriff's department hasn't grown very much with the size population that is out there. So, when you come into a normal day's work, you have those patrol officers that are on duty. And, now you got to shift them over to something else that happens. And same thing with the fire department. They shift all their stuff to one fire, but say another fire comes up,
Right.
So, and same thing YCSO. Well, they're on their calls for service, but now they've got to come down to the river. So it doesn't all happen in the snap of a finger. It takes organization and people getting out there and trying to figure out where can we best be at. So, I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense sometimes to say, hey, have a little patience while we try to get organized and find out where we can go first. And just because, you may know, hey, we saw smoke starting at this time, it doesn't mean that we were alerted that this is now an actual out-of-control fire until it was actually out of control.
Yeah.
So it may take a while. But I understand people's frustrations. I get it. And, but we do try when we see stuff come on social media. That's that love-hate relationship. Social media, it is awesome to get word out, and it spreads like, no pun intended, wildfire. But at the same time, it's one of those things that, lead people to come on and say things without maybe getting both sides of the story. So, you can hurt people and you can help people at the same time. So I just
let's do more to help one another and
you
try
do-
and lift each
do
other
more
up.
do more to do
But
that.
personal accountability plays a lot into situations like this too, because it wasn't, people had quite a distance to float down to before they encountered that too. And you look out for yourself too, because you can't always guarantee, based on circumstances taking place in a community, if police are going to be there right at that moment when you need them, because again, resources may be spread thin all over the community. There was one day last week we had, I think, 7 accidents.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, okay, a friend of mine was rear-ended while she was yielding to an ambulance, and someone hit her while they were on their way to another accident, just a couple, mile maybe down the road.
Absolutely.
And that's when those situations kind of tend to escalate. So just use caution. Again, we have construction taking place various places throughout the city and the county too. We all want to work together and get to our destination safely
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
with peace of mind. We don't want road rage.
And that's, it kind of brings up another thing. Somebody had tagged us on Facebook about referencing to like a motor officer that had split traffic and went up in front of them, no lights, no sirens. And what people don't understand is we're not TV. We can only run lights and sirens for certain calls. If you have an accident without injuries, but it's blocking the roadway, we can't run lights and sirens to that. But we do try to get there as quick as we can in a safe manner to clear the road to get people on their way. And, I try to explain it, and sometimes people understand it, sometimes they're just never going to understand it. But the law does allow first responders to go a little faster, deviate from certain traffic laws in order to do their jobs. And in the course of our jobs, we could have a verbal disturbance or a verbal domestic going on. And anybody knows that a verbal can turn to a physical in a heartbeat. Well, we can't run license sirens to a verbal disturbance, but we can go a little bit faster to try to get there before it escalates into something bigger.
So not everything is like it is on TV or the
right.
movies.
It's not, and
Go figure.
And yet, people say, well, if we were going to do that, we would have gotten a ticket. Well, you might. You might. There's not that many of us out there to catch everybody, but you might. But the fact is that you're on your day's journey. Maybe you're late to work, but is that because of an actual emergency or were you running late? Mm-hmm. Most people are late to situations because they're running late. An officer does not know from 1 second to the next what kind of call they're going to get sent on. It could be a burglary in progress. It could be a suicidal subject. It could be a domestic with weapons or without weapons. It could be a horrific traffic accident. So there's so many things that we get sent on that we just don't know. Again, please be patient. Please be understanding and know that we're doing the best we can to get to each and every call safely, taking in mind the traffic that we have.
All right. One last thing this morning, because it was addressed yesterday via Facebook Live when we had Lana from the Humane Society here. We encounter this every year. Someone said, I heard they changed the law and you can break out a window if you see an animal left in a car.
that would be an absolute last resort. It's, we're not that big of a community that when you call us, we get there fairly quickly, and especially if it's a call where an animal or a person is in distress in a vehicle. Mm-hmm. So give us a call as soon as you notice it. Wait for us to get there and let us take care of it.
I think some of the things before said, hold up your phone, have someone else take a picture with the weather app that shows that it's 114 degrees and have a picture of the dog in the car also.
Just call 911.
Yeah, call 911 because the response time
and they
is
can
just,
call 911
yes.
for that.
I think we know what the temperature is out here. So
yeah, definitely.
We're not kind of immune to that one, but yeah, it's. I don't know why you would take your dog, cat, animal to
this
a
time of year
and leave them in your car when you go into a store. This is a time where you leave them at home, leave them in a place. If they're not housebroken yet, you at least put them in some place where they're not going to make that big of a mess. But you don't want them left in a car that's going to be off in 100 and some degrees.
No. And I'm glad you addressed people also, because don't take your kids and leave them in the car. Don't leave grandpa or grandma in the car, even if you're just going to run into XYZ store for 2 minutes to grab a candy bar.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's not practical.
If you're that new parent, you're just not used to having that baby that you got to get out of the car. do something.
Leave a reminder for
Yeah,
you.
put your purse back there because everybody, all women always get their purse, but
Leave your cell phone back there. You won't forget your cell phone.
You're not
And
supposed to be driving and using it anyway.
I know. I hate that example, but again,
But
if it's
true.
going to save lives for these children.
Absolutely. We're coming up on the hard parts of the year, and it's horrible sometimes.
All right, I'll put a quarter in the jar for you.
Oh.
Yeah, she said it. She didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll train her again. It takes a couple of days to get in
it
there.
It does take a while. It came back a little sooner this year.
One thing,
It won't be my first time.
One thing I wanted to touch base with real quick. I know we're running low on time, but you mentioned, with social media, how it can be. It's a good. There's pros and cons. I think one of the things we need to stress too is if you come upon an accident, call 911.
Don't just post it on social media.
Don't go take pictures because you're assuming that, I'm assuming Jennifer's already called 911 or I'm assuming Anita's already called 911. So I'm going to take the picture so I can be the first to post it on Facebook. Call 911 because more than likely they have not.
Isn't it like the APS thing when your power goes out and you're like, surely somebody else is called.
exactly.
No, not the case.
It's not the case.
And it's unfortunate that we have to remind people of this, but
again, please be respectful and don't post accident scenes of people or some again want to be the first to share it. I will untag you.
And use that. I mean, that could be a family member of yours, and how would you like it, to see that plastered all over the place?
Exactly. It's common sense and respect for our fellow humans. All right, our guest, Sergeant Lori Franklin with the Yuma Police Department. After we end the show, we'll take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie and add that to our gallery.
That's right.
It's Today in Yuma. We will see everyone tomorrow. Sarah Wisdom from the library will be here talking about summer reading, and our WTF gal Anita will be sharing her bit of inspiration with this and announce the Bare Naked Soap Co. giveaway winner for the week. We will see everyone tomorrow. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma. Thank you, everyone. Sorry we kept you longer.
Yeah.